What's up, collective? So we're gonna tap in and see what exactly is coming up that we need to know about Jay-Z and Beyonce as well, but we'll pull on Jay-Z first, take what resonates to be for entertainment purposes. So I already have the Seven of Cups flying out. Seven of Cups. That's about multiple opportunities to make a choice because there's some kind of scattered focus. There could be an element of someone saying one thing and there truly being a whole nother. The concept of smoke and mirrors. But there's some kind of loss of interest, and it's due to some form of escapism. There's a pause here for him. The Hangman reverse. He's wanting to come out of it because it's some kind of uncomfortable position. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Notice here in this Hangman, there's a hive. There's bees. Maybe he's doing something that involves bee and the hive and having to stop because whatever it was that he was trying to pass off and not be very transparent about, it could have really caused whatever standstill to take place so that he can gain some clear insight, maybe about how well he's being received. I also see there's a web here. Webs connect and things can get kind of sticky and tangly in those. I feel there is a pause to really kind of see what options he has. Maybe he's trying to receive or get some kind of message. The Hangman is Pisces energy. We do have a Pisces moon coming up, and I know that area of his birth chart, Pisces, is the 7th house, and 7th house is relationships and partnerships. I'm not sure if Jigga Man has any Pisces placements, but we have the Ace of Swords here. Someone is trying to spy or watch or kind of read the room to see, like, basically, is there any talk about me? Maybe it's the bad side of social media. Just trying to really see how to proceed with new ideas and information so that one does not bite off more than what they can chew. The Page of Swords is also air sign energy. You're a Gemini, you're Libra, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck is the World, though. So there's something that may have to come full circle to completion, a culmination, an ending. Maybe there was some kind of unfinished business. But there's some kind of conflict because swords are conflicted energy. And for us to have the 7 of Cups and then the Page of Swords, oh yeah, and here is Judgment. There's some kind of wake-up call. There's some kind of call that may be coming from inside the house that brings things to a clear conclusion. a revelation is maybe happening. Someone may be having to make a harsh judgment call to be able to withstand whatever kind of reckoning that could be occurring with the Queen of Pentacles. Ironically, Beyonce is a Virgo. She could most definitely be the Queen of Pentacles. And something's going on behind the scene where someone feels like they are basically, again, stuck between a rock and a hard place, and they're trying to see who exactly is talking about this or able to pick up on this. And so there's a big conclusion that's been drawn here with Judgment, and there may have been something that is going to be shocking where someone has to basically expose something, because Judgment is a Plutonian card, and it speaks on, you know, this sun here in Virgo, because the sun is actually, in 3 different cards. It's like someone's trying to stay positive. Yeah, we have the Empress here as well. She has a Libra stellium. The 8 of Pentacles is given, maybe he's trying to see if his wife is going to leave. Show me what Beyonce in the next cards, what Beyonce is doing, or what we can see happening for her. So Beyonce is in the sun. Beyonce has something really positive going on for her. It's a big contrast from what Jay-Z has. It's giving Jay-Z is actually kind of hyper vigilant, really trying to peep the signs and see what is going to happen if he has misjudged something or someone. Tell me more about Beyonce and the sun. That's really positive, really happy. The Ace of Swords. So some kind of new communication, some kind of new idea, maybe a new mentality. She is walking away from some kind of struggle, some kind of hardship. The 5 of Pentacles is usually because there's some kind of sense of struggle that has occurred, maybe even with resources. And so something really positive may be happening for her so that she's able to feel less burnt out. Maybe her birthday as well, because the sun is about to shine on her for her born day. And interesting enough, there seems to be 2 sides to her with this happiness. The sun is Leo energy. Yeah, she's in this single lady, kind of self-sufficient, can depend on herself, doesn't need anybody else. She's getting some kind of luxurious notification here or attention. And I feel like she's healing. She's able to feel like she can stand on her own and she doesn't need anybody else to kind of have her feeling like she needs to be in this uncomfortable position that they're in. Show me how she's feeling about her marriage. 4 of Cups. 9 of Wands. This person looks like they have been hurt. They look like they need herbs to heal. The Wounded Warrior card here. She's feeling like it's been a damper to her. She feels like it may have been a prison of her own making and that she needs to heal. There's something that needs to be healed. We also have the Ten of Swords here. So maybe some element of betrayal, sabotage to this marriage. The Hierophant. Tell me more about her Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the card of apathy. The same cards at the bottom, they just like fell out. So we'll keep them in mind. I already just told y'all what those was. But she feels like it may be a burden, and that this may be something that needs to start working its way towards delegating some kind of responsibility or overwhelm that she doesn't need to deal with. Baggage that is not hers to carry. Tiresome. Not really able to sustain the way it's going. It's giving like bow break. And so I feel like she's kind of been sleeping on something, and she's gonna probably choose her own happiness and see that whatever is fated for someone else to have while they're under judgment may not be for her. We have another Four of Pentacles. She may be feeling like she wants to release it, but she's kind of cloaked about it, keeping it under wraps, not really trying to let too many know about whatever is holding her, conserving her in it for now. This is representative of the marriage. The Empress here, where there's a desire for harmony, but she's in the Queen of Swords. And we have the World here. So someone's preparing for some kind of big ending. Because with the Empress, there may be a lot of love, but there may be some kind of element of disharmony. We are not seeing cards like the Four of Wands. We are not seeing cards, you know, like the Two of Cups, where it shows a happy partnership. A Ten of Cups. This shows that someone is kind of over having to save and feel like they need to save and covet material things, and maybe even saving their money, saving their image. It's like they want to be vulnerable, but they're covered up in this dark robe or this darkness that's shrouded around them. She may feel like it's some kind of drain, and that is holding her back. And apathetic, you know, kind of over it. Here we have it, the Ten of Pentacles. So legacy, family, money management, healing. Maybe she feels this marriage is, you know, worth a lot of money, but it has to be managed wisely. For having the Four of Pentacles, then the Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, the Seven of Pentacles, it's a lot of focus of materialism, material things here. And things come into fruition, things harvesting. What's under that? The Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands, we also have the Six of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Someone's losing sleep and wanting to have like a mental break, or to feel like they're at a higher vibration mentally, so that they're able to still be attractive and feel like they're able to have the power to get things done and to shine as bright as they are able to. I feel like they're strategically figuring out an exit strategy, because Six of Swords would be some kind of exit strategy. And she's eyeballing the money and maybe even saving money in order to do something with the marriage. They are definitely doing something with their money, and someone may have been upset maybe about a third party interference of some kind, and you know, they kind of still haven't really gotten over it, and it's kind of giving the grass isn't always greener on the other side. So there may be some reluctancy. We do have the Two of Cups finally coming out here with the Queen of Swords. There's something about the couple and their finances and the legacy they built that's worth preserving, but at the same time, the apathy, there's a need to kind of come together, mediate in some kind of way. because now the Queen of Swords has the Five of Pentacles again, and the Eight of Cups. Like someone's emotionally detaching because there's been some kind of scarcity or lack of being able to feel like they can continue to give to whatever this is. I feel like she cares, but at the same time she's wanting peace of mind, and she's eyeballing the compatibility that they have with the money, and why someone's having to hold back is another reading for another day. But there is something here about wanting to maybe preserve it due to all of the success that has been portrayed, and also needing to maybe kind of disengage from whatever is making it feel like it can't be, fair, because we have justice here, taking some things to court to get a balance. This is a heart and mind that needs to be in alignment. And so if we're weighing how we feel with how we think about things and really reviewing the facts and really trying to see what's straight, the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, someone feels like they're owed an apology for something in the past that has never really gained the closure that it needed. Justice is Libra energy, and it's about taking accountability where it needs to be. I feel like whatever is going on, it is something that she wants to make sure is done with some integrity. There's some kind of misalignment that needs to be evened back out, because I feel like she isn't really too emotionally detached that she's going to be making any sudden movement right now. I feel like this is something that will eventually unfold over time, if it does at all, because the children and having to, explain that to the family and friends, and it's just being a lot to deal with, that she may be trying to figure out how to have the best outcome so that, there's nothing that is corrupted with the children in their lives. The Page of Cups makes me think that there's definitely a dream of wanting this to work out because of everything that's been accumulated, but I feel like there may have been some kind of disconnect that needs to be bridged back together with this Two of Cups. Like it's giving all things aren't lost. So what's the outcome? What can we tell the collective about the outcome of what we can see for them as a couple for the next few months? And we're looking for a noticeable outcome. So we see the Emperor, so organizing and developing boundaries, structure, leadership. It feels like Jay-Z being in the spotlight because the Empress was at the bottom of the deck earlier, having to maybe be humble and take a approach that shows that he has been able to kind of structure things in a business-oriented manner like a boss. There may be something new that comes out to kind of help show that he's working on something or trying to do some kind of efforts to master whatever it is that's out of alignment and that's not optimizing the way he wants or they want, because he knows someone's emotionally over it and kind of getting ready to defend themselves, whether that's her or somebody else. There's a need to kind of work as a team, these two, but I'm not really sure if that's gonna happen. The Page of Cups with this Six of Wands and the Hermit it's making me think that someone is having this dream of getting a victory and going ghost. So I'm not really sure, who has the power to do so. But I feel like if someone has dropped the ball, that when justice is served and judgment reigns, I feel like this couple may have to go through some kind of Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, where their money and their relationship is under karmic review. And so that is pretty much what I have. Again, for entertainment purposes. If you'd like to book a reading of your own, the link is in the bio, and I look forward to giving you a reading next time, collective. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I would love to have you